So thank you to everybody that's joining us. And so welcome to everybody joining the Italtile and OLI webinar. It's a great honor for us to share this with everybody today. Raffaele will be presenting from OLI today. OLI was founded in 1954, and we have been having a long association with OLI as a supplier for all our internal systems. Just on a few technical issues, if everybody can please just keep their cameras and their microphones off while we will be hosting. We have a large number of people joining. Nicole Russell will be available throughout the session to assist with any technical issues. We will have a Q&A after the presentation if anybody would like to ask a few questions. And the certificates for the CVD points and supporting information will all be shared after the webinar. I would also just like to inform everybody that we will be recording this, and we hope to have some fun. Thank you, Raffaele. Thank you. Take it away.
Thank you, Johan. First of all, I would like to thank you and thanks all Italtile staff for organizing so perfectly this event. So we'll start. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Raffaele, OLI Sales Manager, and today I will share with you some the approach, the policy, and the achievement regarding sustainability and the awareness of how important is water saving for the environment and for OLI. We'll go through some company information through our product range, showing you the innovations that we achieve from a technical and an aesthetic point of view. So I hope you enjoy, and we can start. So OLI is part of a family-run business. It's called Silmar. OLI Silmar Group last year have a turnover of 1.2 billion euro. We employ more than 3,500 people, and the investment on R&D and new product development was approximately 55 million euro. So you can see the structure of the Silmar Group that is covering different sectors from aluminum recycling, piping, chroming, and the heating sector. Of course, we have OLI. OLI main factory is in Portugal. We have our own mold production company, and we have different branches, warehouse and production sites throughout Europe and in Russia. So we can see some timeline for history, OLI history. So as John was mentioning, we were established in '54. So now we are on the 68th anniversary, and here are some date with certification and implementation of our branches. Talking specifically about OLI, OLI had in 2021 71 million euro revenue. And most is, of course, is export. We are covering 80 countries, mainly Europe. Yes.
Sorry, can I just jump in there? Are you presenting from your presentation at the moment? Because we can't see your presentation currently.
Ah, yes.
Sorry, you were having a party for one there.
But have you seen some of the slides or none?
No, we can only see you.
Okay, let's see.
Sorry, and then to all of our attendees, there are one or two people that still have their mics on. Can you please make sure that you keep these off so we don't face any technical issues? There we go. Now we can see the presentation. Sorry, you can continue.
No, sorry, my mistake. Okay, now you can see.
Now we can see the presentation. Thank you.
Okay.
All good, thank you.
Okay, as I was saying, OLI is part of a group. Last year, the Silmar Group had 1.2 billion euro turnover. We employ more than 3,500 people, and the investment regarding R&D and new product development was above 55 million euro. So here you can see the structure of the group. As I was saying, we are covering different sectors from aluminum recycling, piping, chroming, and the heating sector. OLI has different branches, main factories in Portugal, where we have our own mold manufacture company, and we have branches as a warehouse and production sites throughout Europe and in Russia. Some timeline dates are important for OLI. So as Joan was saying, we have more than 60, this year is 68th anniversary, and we have some important dates regarding certification or the establishment of our branches. Turnover of OLI is 71 million euro. As I was saying, we are covering more than 80 countries, mostly in Europe, but actually we're growing in all the other continents. This is our product range. So we cover the in-wall system, the exposed system, all the mechanism for ceramic sanitary module, and of course flash plate and frames. Here we have some of the last awards that we received to our products. So less is more is actually our new entry in terms of flash plate, and actually received the Red Dot Award, IF, and Archi Products last year. We'll see in details this plate forward. So did you know that 70% of domestic water consumption actually occurs into the bathroom, and 30% of overall water consumption is flush. So these are huge numbers. Flushing systems actually consume a high quantity of drinking water, actually. This is our approach in terms of product, in terms of sustainability. So we have three major aspects that actually we develop. So the dual flush, the plus technology, and the true inlet valve system. So let's see them in details. Dual flush, it's of course something very, very common, but it's important to wake up customer and final customer to understand how they can actually save just using the partial flush or the full flush. So simply using one button or the other, actually we can save, let's see, 3 liters of water. So this is the first and very immediate water saving action that actually we can use. And now we're going to the plus system. This is an innovative solution that OLI actually has developed, and it's really a huge contribute that we actually realized to the water saving. How does it work? Standard and traditional system, you can see up on the left up, usually discharge 6 liters for the full flush and 3 liters for the half flush. But what happened is when you actually flush the system, the inlet valve starts begin to fill. So finally, you're not flushing 6 liters, but you're flushing 6 liters plus something. This something is usually half liter. And this half liter is actually purely wasted because it's not giving a contribution to the flushing efficiency, but it's only water that goes into the tank and into the pan. So what we have done, we actually create this late opening inlet valve. And what happened? We flush the system, we efficiently clean the pan with our 6 liters of capacity, but we wait till the flush valve is closed in order to start filling it. So this is a very, very important action because we are saving half liter for each flush. That can be half flush or full flush. Half liter seems to be nothing, but if you consider standard family 4 people, on a day they can flush between 15 and 80 times. It means 9 liters per day. on a year base, we're talking about the more than 3,000 liters. And this is just a single family. Imagine the proportion on a commercial building, for instance. So the plus system is so important that actually we use the same in all our options. So we use it for the mechanism for the ceramic, we use it for the in-wall system, we put it in our exposed system and in all our solutions, such as the QR or the seal box. An additional option for the water saving is to adjust the flushing volume of the tank, because standard system and standard flushing volumes are 6 and 3. But the trend is to move to lower flushing volumes for the full flush and for the half flush. OLI systems are prepared and they can reach different flushing volumes according to the ceramic manufacturer and capability. So this is an additional value that actually we can give to the water saving. This is another innovation. It's a system with 2 inlet valves. One is connected to the main adduction pipe, and the other is connected to like a rainwater collector. So actually system can be operated and can be flushed with one or the other. So this is a massive water saving in certain area. Very important. Quality. Of course, we perfectly understand the need of reliability of the product and reliability of all our range. That's why we have more than 70 stations in our laboratory. We realize all kinds of tests. We realize endurance tests on every product that actually we develop. Every single new product before releasing to the market is actually tested for at least 200,000 cycles. It means that we test a new mechanism or a new plate for that amount of cycle. We test all our mechanism and system with different kind of water. So we have salt water, rainwater, with chemicals. We test and stress our inlet valve at different flow rates. We realize hydraulic and force and impact tests. And of course, we realize on our frames all the load tests and the saline fault. Additionally, of course, we also test all the raw material that we use in order to certify and verify the integrity of the same. So all
Raffaele, we cannot hear you.
Raffaele?
Hello?
Raffaele, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you again. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know why. As I was saying, we of course receive all the major certification in terms of quality standards. Of course, we have the SABS we have Watermark, BRAS, and all the major institutes certify our product. So far we saw what we have done in terms of product innovation and product achievement in terms of sustainability. We, of course, want to act also in our factory, in our social and environmental aspects. That's why we have 2,800 photovoltaic panels that actually they represent more than 15% of our total energy consumed. We replace all the traditional lights with LED. we managed to reduce up to 1,000 tons of CO2 in these emissions yearly. The use of recycled raw material represents more than 400 tons. And these are the facts that actually support the sustained growth of OLI. Some numbers, additional numbers. So OLI last year used 5,800 tons of raw material. We injected and we manufactured 15 million pieces per year. OLI actually produce every single plastic component that is assembled in our system. And we managed to recycle 90% of the waste of this. So we got some project realized lately, so from Russia, Panama, Dubai. We also got the Cristiano Ronaldo Hotel in Madrid. So these are just some of the latest projects. Service is crucial, as you might imagine, and we strongly believe in training, even if it's written improperly. Sorry. Training is very important. We have a training center in our facility in Portugal, where actually we train professionals. We also realize a training session at customers' facility. We of course have all our product in the BIM factory library. Sorry, we have our own app. Actually, was developed to support installers, plumbers, and professionals in general to have access to all the information of our product. We loaded on YouTube all our maintenance installation video. It can also be seen on our website. Talking about the BIM, we load all our product. They've been created with ArchiCAD, Revit, and SketchUp. And this is in order to facilitate the transfer of information between all the stakeholders, because all the aims is to enhance efficiency and creativity in projects. So cooperative work with architects, builders, engineers. So this is an overview on product and company policy in terms of sustainability. Now we'll go through our product range. So we started with the in-wall system. In-wall system, we offer, of course, a wide range according to the different installation, according to installation requirement. So we do have a solution for floor-mounted, wall hang, brick walls, light walls, self-standing solution. So this is our Torino 74, is our main product that actually we supply to Italtile constantly. Some features about the system. So as I was saying, is applicable to the different solution measures. As I said before, we can actually adjust the flushing volume of the system according to customers' requirement. The Torino 74 is certified with the major and international quality standards, and we give 10 years warranty on the tank. It can be operated through different actuation. So we have the mechanic option, pneumatic, electronic, and OLI pure. Of course, we supply all the standard accessories, and we are the only one supplying a complete set of gaskets for free, included in the Torino 74. So this is for the first replacement for inlet and outlet valve. Other system, quite common, is the low installation one. So it's called Expert. This can be operated on the top and on the front. So it's very versatile. Even here we have option according to the installation requirements, and we have all the details of the system. Even here we have certification and flushing volume adjustment. Our range, you can find also, of course, all the frames. We have shower frame, WC for flush valve, wash basin, bidet, urinals, different kind of urinals. So, of course, these are required in projects, generally in certain installation. Let's move to the nice part, the flush plate. So this is the less is more. This is our last product. As you saw before, so far has been awarded with different recognition, and it's a unique product. It was developed in collaboration with architect Alessio Pinto. It has an essential shape, just 2 chords, no button, because actually we wanted to take a step forward and give something innovative. The glance immediately gave us the idea and the sense of more and less. And this is how we reinterpreted the Van der Rohe actually motto. And these are the finishing. Of course, we have white, black, and all the chrome. Another collaboration we have with an important and renowned architect is the trumpet. It was developed with the Cesar Vieira architect, and it was actually a reminder for a trumpet's button. It's a very unique plate in different finishing. In INOX with an important Italian architect, Romano Dolini. So this is a very singular plate because actually combine different shapes. So we have round, square, rectangular, combined together. So actually this is very a unique solution. This is the last collaboration we have with the Portuguese architect. It's called SM15. It's Soto de Moura solution. It's actually a glass tile, is a wall even surface with, of course, the 2 options for full flush and half flush. Another very interesting product is the Blinker. It's a stainless steel plate. It's very common at the moment. It's very appreciated in the market because of the variety of the finishing. So it's very simple, it's very linear. And then we have the Oceania. Oceania is a plate that actually can be supplied in stainless steel, glass, and a combination of both. So it's vandal-proof. It's very, very nice. Also, we have a customizable version. So customer can choose the material of the frame of the plate, can be wood, tile, marble, anyone. So to complete the product, the flush plate range, we have other models. Of course, they can be supplied in different finishing. These are the mechanical one, the pneumatic one, and then we have the commercial range. So we have the vandal-proof, the metal. This is a stainless steel inviolable plate. We have, of course, the mechanical, and we have the option for the electronic. Electronic, we have different solutions. All are dual flush. In the Electro 3, we have the dual flush infrared actuation, but also a mechanic button in case of lack of electricity. This is a new product we are launching this year. It's an inline, so it's an electronic plate with a different design and new feature. Complete the range, we have the urinals actuators. So even in this case, we can offer wide option in terms of material and design. So we have the electronic, we have the metal, the glass, and the ABS. Remote actuators can be vandal-proof, can be single flush, dual flush, can be operated with the elbow. So this is very useful. Some special product we go through. OLI Pure. OLI Pure is an innovative solution that OLI created in order to clean properly the pan without using the traditional solution. So far, we have been seeing tablets into the system, contaminating the water and affecting the gasket and the seals of the internal mechanism. So OLI has created this solution using a small tank that actually is applied and is inserted into the Torino 74 rather than the expert, containing the liquid, and this is connected directly with the overflow of the outlet valve. What does it mean? It means that the detergent is sent directly, each flush, directly into the pan. So it's cleaning the pan without using the tablets, without affecting the water of the system. So it's can be used in the in-wall, on exposed, on a mechanism. Refilling is very simple. So you simply slide on the side the plate, and through a small pipe you can refill it with 100% biodegradable liquid. So this is a very innovative and very useful solution. The QR has been developed mostly for renovation in order to upgrade bathroom, replacing old ceramic tank. It's equipped with the Torino 74. So in this case, as said before, we have all the water-saving advantage. We have the plus system. We have the option for settling the outer valve at different flushing volumes, and is complete with a stainless steel one piece on the side and the tempered glass on the front. It's operated through a stainless steel button with, of course, the dual flush option. Another solution for renovation is the seal box. The idea is the same of the QR, but in this case, the box is sealed into the wall, so it's actually on the surface. This is the Easy Move range. This is a very interesting solution for all hotels, hospital, where actually there's a demand for an usage mostly by disabled or less able person, because it's an adjustable WC and is an adjustable wash basin. You can actually regulate the height of the WC and the wash basin through a remote control. So actually, for the WC, for instance, you can adjust up to 15 centimeters, and you can actually use any flush plate on the Easy Move. Even in this case, the system inside is the Torino 74. So we have the same advantages, plus, of course, the option to be adjustable on height according to the needs. Then we have the Happy Air. Happy Air is a solution for extraction, extraction of bad smell, humidity, and actually is a fan connected to a Torino 74. Actually can be installed on the wall or on the ceiling, can be painted, and it works with dual function. So we have a direct aspiration from the pan for 30% and 70% from the ambient. The activation can be customized according to specification of a customer. So it can be by switch, can be infrared, can regulate the timing for that. And we have option for the two solution, the standard Happy Air and the option with LED light included. So this was pretty much all. I hope you found it interesting, and thank you for your time and for assisting, for participating. Jan?
Yes, Raffaele, thank you very much. If there's any questions, you're more than welcome to ask any questions. Raffaele, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. If there's any question, any inquiry, I'll be gladly reply.
If not, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate your time and attendance. And thank you to Raffaele and Nicole for all the effort made for the webinar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, Johan, there's a couple of questions in the side there.
Okay.
One of the questions was to find out if these are available at Italtile. So I think you can answer that.
Yes, of course they are. And we supply exclusively Italtile, so products are available. All the range is available to Italtile.
And then there's another question from Zeno. How does the products hold up in industrial applications?
Sorry?
How do the products hold up in industrial applications? So what is this I'm suggesting is what is the strength or, you know, the lifespan of these products in industrial applications?
Well, for instance, our frames are tested certified 400 kilos. And as I said, we test all our product for at least 200,000 cycles before releasing into the market. So even on a high usage installation, all product work properly and without any possible inconvenience.
Thank you, Raffaele. And then we have one here. Is the equipment available on Revit? I'm not sure.
Yes.
It is available?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me just see if there's any other questions here. And then we've got one of the Lillian who's asked about products that are in stock. Yes, we do keep them in stock, and larger orders we can arrange through our suppliers. So there's no issues around stock on that side.
Absolutely.
There's another question here. The adjustable pan, does it adjust after installation by users, or is it adjusted by the installer?
The adjustment for the easy move or for the flashing volumes? Sorry.
Oh, I'm not too sure there.
For the flashing volumes adjustment, usually we supply the 6 and 3. If there's any specific demand or a specific project where actually a lower flashing settlement is required, we can do that. We can realize the settlement into the factory. Eventually, even the final end user can adjust the single sister at his home, for instance.
Perfect.
And for the easy move, of course, as I was saying, there's a remote control. So it's the final user that actually choose the height of the pan or of the wash basin.
Perfect. We had a question which I can answer because it's about the CPD points. When and where can we download the CPD certificates? So my team on my side, we have downloaded the attendance register and we have your RSVP communication received from each of you. So we will be supplying you the CPD certificates with the points directly from Italtile. Those are then submitted through to IID and SACAP in conjunction with the register as well as your confirmed certificates. So you don't have to worry about that. You'll get that within the next 5 days. And then we have here, Raffaele, are parts readily available in SA? Again, it's a stock question.
We do have everything in stock, of course, in our factory. Italtile keeps some stock, or ITD is keeping some stock, so usually products are available.
Thank you. And then there's a question about warranties on the valves, the seals, and the switches.
The warranty, the 10 years, is on the tank and on the mechanism. They are internal to the system. Seals, of course, as is the rubber and is the silicone. We are not giving a warranty on that because it depends on the water that is used. Usually, as I said, we test them, and water, depending hardness, seals not need to be replaced before 5 years. And as I told before, we supply the first batch of seals into the tank.
Perfect. Just the Revit files. There's quite a few questions to find out where they can get the Revit libraries or download the Revit files. Will you be able to share that with me, and then I can forward it on to all of our attendees?
The presentation, what do you need to
So it would be the downloadable Revit library. So I think it's the tech drawings and all of that.
I think I can share with you, and
Perfect.
eventually, yeah.
100%. Let me just see. And we've got a question here, if the product will be suitable to be used in the Seychelles.
We don't have direct distributor in Seychelles at the moment, but I believe they can be supplied from South Africa, for instance.
Okay.
Yes, we can supply to Seychelles from South Africa. We've done numerous projects.
Thank you, Johan. There's another question again on parts. So are the specific parts, which I think is a yes question, but the specific parts for the cisterns, are those only available with Italtile, or can they be found at general plumbing stores?
Only from Italtile.
Thank you. Let me just see here. And I think that's all the questions that we've received. That was a large number of questions, so thank you, everyone. If there are any other further questions, you're more than welcome to get hold of me directly via email or WhatsApp, whatever's easier for you. And then we'll get back to you either from supplier or from one of our agents, but communication lines are open across the board. So any queries or questions we can manage directly.
Perfect. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Raffaele.
Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure. If you need anything else by my side,